He tortures all the natural animals of the planet because he is cruel. Cruelty is an over-masculinization. That's one feature of being over-masculinized, cruelty. Because you have no love, no compassion. So you can only torture and commit sadistic, heinous crimes to other people, feeling nothing for them. That is the over-masculinization that has happened. Our community has taken that, watching the Godfathers and the Mafia flicks and seeing the little compassion that the Italians have for themselves. We adopted that in our culture, and now we walk around calling ourselves the Corleones, naming ourselves after mobsters and gangsters and individuals that completely lack compassion to prove how manly that we are. There is an over-masculinization that has happened, that is killing us, that is growing and expanding in disastrous proportions. Every time a black person chooses not to forgive another black person and chooses to kill that person to prove that I'm standing on my shit, I'm standing on what's mine, I'm the man. But the over-masculinization does not stop with the black man. It also it runs over into the female. The female is now tougher than the man today. See, tougher than she would normally be. I was walking with my children, and I saw two women fighting. Two black goddesses fighting with one another. And one of the sisters said, I'm going to go to my trunk and get my gun. These are two sisters that could show love and compassion for one another, but now they got to be tough. I heard one sister on the way to her trunk say, she going to find out who run this. I felt like I was among two gangsters males. Two gangsters over-masculinized males. The true nature of man is spiritual. See, the true nature of man is wise spirituality. The true nature of man is to project harmony in the wisdom of his existence and being. What we see today in man is complete physicality, complete primitive bestiality. The only way to solve any problem in our community is a physical one. No mental and spiritual development is happening within inside of our people. That's why it is so ruthless. Because they lack spiritual and mental development. The only solution to the problems that they face in their community is to kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. If you ain't killed nobody in our hood, you're not a man. But I'd say, if you not haven't loved nobody, you're not a master. In the reverse. The real initiation is how you can have compassion for others. That is a true initiation into manhood, which is a responsible initiation. But we don't see that happen in our community. The killers are the men. Those are the real niggas in our community. If you don't kill nobody, you ain't real. That is the over-masculinization in our community. Women over-masculinize. Fighting with one another. Fighting with men. But it is the over-masculinization of the man. Watch this. Because many are saying that it is the over-masculinization of the woman that is leading to the effeminization of the man. I argue that. It is actually the over-masculinization of the man that is leading to the over-masculinization of the woman. Watch this. If you dealing with a man, and every time you come home he cleaning his gun, he off the charts, he off the meter, he mad all the goddamn time. He kicking in the wall. He's biting his shoes. He just mad all the goddamn time. That woman gonna have to get tough at you. She gonna have to square up on that nigga, right? Either she gonna man up and stand up, or she gonna get the shit beat out of her. So she got to put that over-masculinized beast in check, am I right? So does she become more masculine? And now the feminine mother that was with the children speaking words of kindness and compassion to them has become a monster. Now she grabbing a little child, snatching their goddamn arm out their body because they didn't put the toy in. It is the over-masculinization of the man that leads to the over-masculinization of the woman. If it's a rough and tough environment, everybody got to become what? Rough and tough. Even the children must become more rough and tough. They ain't gonna eat. They ain't gonna be able to eat unless they're gonna escape getting pistol whipped by their father. You get what I'm saying? So they gotta get tougher with their father to dodge getting pistol whipped to get a biscuit off the table. You all are laughing. But this is the tragedy of what our society has come to. We have no desire for spirituality and enlightenment and meditation and internal development. All these things are feminine. We need very crunk and loud music, loud obnoxious music that shows we have absolutely no consideration for no one that lives in proximity to show that we exist. That whole type of egotism is masculine. The feminine ego is compassionate and concerned and cares about someone else. The masculine is totally operated off testosterone. It wants to be seen. It wants to look at me. I got the loudest music on the goddamn block. I don't care if grandmama's sleeping or not. Look at me all the time. You see me? This is the over-masculinization, the individualism. How nice my car is show you how many niggas I done killed. If you know I got a Lexus, you know I got some body counts. So all the materialism is a token of our participation in brutality towards one another. All this materialism is tokens of how we have been initiated into bestiality towards one another. You know if they falling, you know they didn't kill somebody, right? They holding it down. They didn't kill somebody. So, the over-masculinization of the black man needs to change in our community, in our society. The brothers, they don't want to hear nothing spiritual or nothing deep. They don't even really want to think. They just want to nod their head. You know, look tough and act tough. They don't want any spiritual cultivation at all. Because that's considered feminine. I ain't got time for that shit, nigga. I'm out here kidding. We have been over-masculinized. In our communities, we say we don't need a leader. Everybody is a leader. Bullshit. That's over-masculinization. That's saying I'm so goddamn tough, I'm never gonna be under another nigga. Keep it real. But every organization that is successful within our black community, every white institution has a hierarchy. Yeah, leaders. They pick leaders. They even pick our leaders. That's how open, that's how well they know their leadership is important. The white man, the black man has become even more over-masculinized than the white man. I'm going in now. I'm going in. We have taken over the American brutality. When we look at Obama, he had to prove that he's a man in office. He could give a goddamn about a living. I'm the man in this office, and I'm gonna run it like a man. So I gotta prove even more so, right, that I'm a man, because you